Conservative new media viewers and JLin fans around the world, what is up? It's me, PFA Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We're here to discuss Houston's 106-91 loss today to the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento, California. With the loss, Houston drops to 16-9 on this season. Okay, look, before I get started in this video, I got to tell you guys something that I didn't think I was going to have to say, but I need to say. This is going to be the final JLin video that I do for right now. There's been a couple of things that have come up for me personally and that have come up for my family. And I just need to spend my energy on those things right now. Now, I'm okay. It's not I don't want anybody to worry or whatever. It's just, if you listen to the videos this past summer, I said that there could be a change in my living situation coming up relatively soon, and I might be moving, and I might have to do some stuff to help out some family members, and that time has come. And it's just kind of come on relatively suddenly. So I didn't expect this. I know you guys will probably be a little bit shocked to hear this and maybe disappointed. And I apologize for that. But the time has come, and that's what I need to do. And that's what I have to do. Hopefully, I'll be able to come back and do this. I would say the earliest that I would be able to make videos again would be a couple of weeks, and it might be longer than that. I really don't know, to tell you the truth, because I probably will be moving pretty soon. I'm probably going to be off the internet for a bit, just to change locations and get service, all this type of stuff. So I really don't know when the earliest might be that I could start making videos again. Look, I've done probably, myself and John, I've probably covered the last 140 or so games that JLin has done. And so it's definitely going to be different for me personally, as well as for you guys, for me to not do a game. The next game coming up, it's going to be weird. It's going to be strange. And I know for a lot of you, it probably feel weird too, because you're used to coming and listening to the videos. And I just want to say, look, I appreciate all the support. John appreciates all the support. We really appreciate you guys. And we've all been on this journey together. And hopefully, again, I'll be able to kind of come back to it sooner rather than later. But, look, there are many good alternatives. There are plenty of people that do a great job covering JLin. Jeremy Lintel, Andy's doing a great job. He does great videos. Of course, JeremyLin.net. There are many people out there that care deeply about Jeremy and about telling the truth about Jeremy. And it's getting better and better every single day. So it's tough to step away for me personally, but I think things are in a pretty good spot in terms of where Jeremy's at in his fan community. And look, hopefully, if there are other people that can come into the scene right now, maybe more people make videos and do things. There's a lot of great people making JLin highlight videos. We know that. Blyon, a number of newer people. Maybe there are people that can do this type of video that I'm doing, or the type of stuff that Jeremy Lintel does, and they can help out as well. So we're all in this together, as we talk about. We're all in the same echo chamber. We're all working together to get the message out there. And as I've said before, it's not about me. It's about Jeremy. So I don't need to make videos. There are other people who can make videos too. And so that's where it's at. Hopefully there other people will do that, and I'm sure that there will be plenty of voices to fill in the gaps, so to speak. Now, if you need to get a hold of me or there's something you got to tell me, of course, you can email us at YouTube. You can email us at conservativenewmedia@gmail.com. I'm still on Twitter, although I haven't been there a whole bunch recently, which I'm sure you know if you've tweeted to me. Now, I'm probably not going to be there very much in the time to come, at least for the near future. If something happens, like a trade, if I have the ability to do a video at that point in time, then I might do it. Besides that, I'm probably not going to be doing any videos right now about Jeremy. I don't know what John's going to do. He's really busy right now too, so we'll just have to see. But that's the news for me personally. I'll probably make a video after this video just to say that I'm stepping away for right now, just to make it different than the game video, because not everybody's going to watch this game video, but they might wonder, well, what happened about the next game video? So I'll probably do another video just kind of saying, look, I got to step aside right now. Let's talk about Jeremy then. Let's talk about Jeremy just in general, where things are at for him, his career, everything. Like I said, just kind of, if I'm stepping away, then let's talk about where Jeremy's at. Look, Jeremy is doing great. He's doing great this year. Yes, the last two games have been a little tough. Now the stuff, trade rumors and all, and we'll talk about that in a second. Jeremy's been through the worst of the stuff. He's been through everything. He went through the stuff when he was first undrafted and came on the scene. He went through all the stuff last year. And he's gone through a lot of nonsense this year, which we know about. But overall, Jeremy's in a very good place. He's got his contract, which isn't going anywhere, which is good. No matter what else happens with Houston or doesn't happen with Houston, he got a good contract from them, and that's good. And he deserved it. His game is improving. It's clearly improved in the offseason, as we've talked about. He's still regaining his groove after coming off the injury, and there's all this drama now around the team, and is he going to get traded and all this? Okay, he's improving. And Jeremy's going to be fine, regardless of what happens to him. And I think, as you guys know, I have complete faith in Jeremy. I always did. And I would just say, my stepping aside now has nothing to do with anything with Jeremy. It's not like, oh, he's struggling now, and I'm gonna. That's it. No more videos. No. Anybody that's watched the videos know that we've supported Jeremy the whole time. When a lot of people doubted him and kind of gave up on him, so it has nothing to do with that. I am confident that Jeremy is going to be just fine and continue to improve and get to where he wants to be at as a player and fulfill his potential. So overall, Jeremy's doing great. And Jeremy's mentally, he's in a much better place now than he was last year. He's just found more peace in his life and his approach to the game. And I'm happy for him. Look, I think Jeremy's a great guy. I think his family are great people. I think his team is made up of really good people. And his fan base is incredible. And it's amazing. And look, I just say, there's a lot of people I can thank individually. Obviously, the Jeremy Only Lynn Garden fan club. A number of individual people. I can't name them all. Melody Ting, Hanny Chang, Joyce Ward, Eva Shu, Anli Shin, Flora Sue. I hope I said your last name right, Flora. Lily Chen, just on and on and on. Ronnie, there's so many great people. Tom, I can't even name them all. I can't remember everybody, and there's just so many people that are involved in this. As I said, we all do this together. This is all about, because we all like Jeremy, and that's what this is about. That's what the videos have been about. It's all the same thing. It's all, we all rally around him. That's what it's about. And there's a reason for that. There's a whole bunch of reasons for it. And as I've said before, I like Jeremy as a player, but I really like him as a person. And that's his story and who he is has always appealed to me, probably as much or more than him as a player, even though he's an incredible player and we know what he's capable of doing. So I am perfectly confident that Jeremy will continue to navigate his way through this journey well, regardless of what happens, regardless of trades or no trades or any of this stuff. So I'm content with that. And I will continue to observe what's going on. There's no question about that. As much as I can. Even if I don't do videos about it, I'm still going to continue to pay attention to what's going on. So that, can stay up to date with what's happening with him. And when the time comes, then I can hopefully get back to making videos and talk about it the same way that we always talked about it. So, all right, let's go over the game quickly. Look, it was a tough game. Sacramento, they made their couple of trades, or they made their main trade, which was for Rudy Gay, who played tonight. They also recently acquired Derek Williams. I believe that's his name from I hope I'm saying his first name. It's Derek? I can't remember now. From the Minnesota Timberwolves. And what those two trades did was they've made Sacramento a lot more athletic. There's a lot of criticism about Rudy Gay and such, and plenty of it is true, in my opinion. But he's athletic, he can score, and he's pretty big. So there's things you get with him. And Williams is a fantastic athlete. So now this team can run now. They can move. They can get up and down the court. And you saw that today. They really played well in this game. Actually, they played better than I thought that they were going to play by a lot. Houston didn't play poorly. I mean, we didn't play bad, just not quite enough. And missing Jeremy, missing Omer. James Harden got dinged up. He hurt his ankle in this game. That didn't help. Patrick played okay. His numbers were down some. That's what it was. Aaron Brooks played well in this game. Had a good game. Not an incredible efficiency, but he scored the ball pretty well, so that was good. For the Kings, Isaiah Thomas, who is now the starting point guard, we've talked about him before, and previously he was the backup point guard, played very well. He had a 20 efficiency, and he scored 19 points. So, and like 7 of the last games that the Rockets have played, I think like 5 of those games, the opponent point guard has played pretty well. And there was a break of that for 2 games, which was the last 2 games, which were the 2 games on national TV. But tonight, it kind of fell back to that pattern again. So that's what happened. And this game was close in the first quarter. After the first quarter, it was tied. And after that, Sacramento kind of slowly pulled away. And that's what happened. And that's it. I had to give them credit. They did what they needed to do in this game, and they played with a lot of energy. Like I said, a lot of energy, a lot of athleticism, and I was surprised. Sacramento's one of the 2 worst teams in the West, along with Utah, but the truth is both of those teams they're starting to get better. So I think they're not going to be as easy to beat going forward as they were earlier in the season. Utah got back Trey Burke, who is their promising rookie after some injuries, and they might have gotten back another player or two. And Sacramento at these trades, well, they look more competitive as well. So this loss doesn't look good in the standings because Sacramento's record isn't good, but they're getting better. And Houston found that out kind of the hard way today. And let me just quickly say that the next game will be Wednesday, December 18th against the Chicago Bulls in Houston, Texas. The game will take place at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States, which means the game will take place 10:30 a.m. in Taipei, Taiwan. All right, look, let's talk about the trade stuff. Now, I was informed on Twitter, and I'm sorry, I don't remember your name right now. I'm sorry, I can't remember it right now. I had your name written down and everything, like Nick's Boots, or I can't remember. I just don't remember the person's name on Twitter. But he's a great guy who I believe is a Knicks fan, and he heard on the radio show of, I believe the host name is Alan Hahn in New York, that Alan Hahn is hearing that Jeremy might be traded. And so if you've been around on the websites, I'm sure you've seen this by now. And it's out there. How serious is it? I don't know. But of course, as we know, Jeremy didn't play in this game. Now, the reason why it was said that he didn't play was because of back spasms. Look, back spasms are real. They're not fun. I've had them. If you've ever had them, you know they're real. It's not fun to deal with. However, there's a lot of speculation that maybe he wasn't really that hurt, and they're keeping him out for a potential trade. So you've got Jeremy sitting out, and you've got Alan Hahn talking about trade stuff. Do I think Jeremy sat out because of a possible trade situation? Yeah, I do. I don't know that. I can't prove that. Maybe Jeremy's really in a whole bunch of pain right now, and he couldn't play. I'm not sure about that. Maybe it is. Maybe they thought, okay, we're playing Sacramento. Shouldn't be too bad. Jeremy's hurting a little bit. Maybe because I think he stiffened up in the Golden State game, I believe. I wasn't feeling that good in that game after the start. I think somebody said he was wrapped up, like his back was wrapped up on the sideline. So it's possible. I believe Chandler missed a couple games with back spasms. So it can knock you out. It can knock you out. But I got to say, when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, maybe he is getting traded. That was my own personal response. So I don't know. As I've told you guys, when Omer got hurt, when Omer hurt his thigh or whatever, my initial thought then, and it seems like it's true, is he's not coming back until he's traded. And he hasn't been back since. So I guess as far as Jeremy goes, we'll find out. I really don't know. There might be more information out there saying, yeah, Jeremy's really in a lot of pain and it's not about a trade, et cetera, et cetera. So this is just speculation. And if there is more information out there and I haven't seen it yet, then, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that was my first thought when I heard about it. Look, after the Golden State game, a number of you have said, and I know Hanny Chang talked to me about it, that, yeah, it's kind of like the first game I saw where I thought Houston might not need Jeremy. Patrick played great and this type of thing. And there's been articles out in ESPN and stuff talking about how great the unit is with Patrick and Dwight and James and Terrence and Chandler. So it kind of looks like that. It kind of looks like maybe they don't need Jeremy. And as we've talked about before, the core issue among a whole bunch of other issues as regards Jeremy and the team is Jeremy's contract. I still believe very much that Daryl Morey wants to make a super team, wants to add another star, at least one more. Well, you can't do that unless you've got money to do it with, to offer for the star. And right now, especially after Omer is gone, the number one person to free up money with, because you're not going to get rid of Dwight or James Harden, is Jeremy. And now that the team looked good on TV and everybody's talking about how great the unit is with Patrick and the starters, now you can do that. You needed to get to a point in time where you have public relations cover. You have the ability to make it look like it's okay if we do this, if we got rid of Jeremy. And now you're kind of in that situation because of how things have played out the last week or whatever. And again, all this talk about how the defense is so much better and all this stuff, again, which to me is not coincidental, that it's all of this is coming out right now. And so, yeah, I do think there's a very real chance that Jeremy will get dealt. And it's kind of all coming together right now. And the Alan Hahn information. Now, of course, someone's got to take Jeremy. I believe Rahat Hook, Red 94, was talking about Omer Asik and Jeremy to New York for Melo. Maybe. It could happen. Look, Carmelo can score, and Carmelo can play. He's not the greatest defender in the world, but he certainly can put up points. The thing is if you have James Harden and Carmelo on the same team, I don't know if you have enough basketballs for that, because they both want the ball in their hands a whole bunch. But could it work? Sure. Yeah, it could work. I mean, Carmelo can play. The thing with that is, though, is that Carmelo, I guess you could put Carmelo power forward, or you could move Chandler to power forward. One of those two things. Carmelo's big enough where he could play power forward. So, I mean, you can do it. I mean, Carmelo's so good, you're going to put him in there. I mean, you'll sit Terrence Jones if you have to, of course, and play Carmelo. It's possible. Look, we've talked about stuff with Jeremy and the team and being on the team. And I'm definitely okay with if he gets traded. That's the easiest way I can say it. I've said before, I want him to stay and everything, but I'm okay with him being traded. I just say it like that to try to be nice about it right now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I still think that there's a chance that, yeah, Houston might be able to go after Rajon Rondo, or they're going to try to clear up money for this upcoming free agency period with Carmelo, with LeBron, with some other people. We'll see who they get for Omer. If it's just Omer in a trade and not Omer and Jeremy. I don't know. But as I've told you guys before, I like the team. I've been a Rockets fan for a long time. Everything that's happened has annoyed me greatly as regards Jeremy. So, if things are going to continue how they have been recently, then yeah, I'm okay with him being traded. So, again, that's probably the easiest way I can say it. And we will see. We will see. I know a lot of you guys are speculating. There's a lot of information out there. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Whatever's going to happen with Omer should happen within the next 5 days or so. So I don't think it's going to take very long to find out, although, of course, Omer could get traded. And then, if if Houston wants to get Rajon Rondo, that's not going to happen for a while because Rondo's still getting healthy. So we might have to wait a period of time before we would find out if Jeremy was getting traded to the Celtics for Rajon Rondo. We might not know that for a bit. So we're just going to have to sit tight and basically and wait and see what happens and follow the news and follow the rumors. Okay, look, like I said, I will probably make another video just to say that, yes, I'm not going to be making any more videos right now. But, okay, let me just go through the closing stuff quickly, and then I'll say my little closing piece here. It is 9:41 p.m. here on Sunday, December 15th, 2013, on the East Coast of the United States, which means it is 10:42 a.m. on Monday, December 16th in Taipei, Taiwan. Thumbs up, thumbs down, your comments below. I will try to calm down and do comments over time too, because again, if I'm not making any more videos, I know different people I'm sure will come in and do comments, so I will try to come in and do that. Information will be in the video description about the game, about the CNM Facebook group, and the CNM JLin Vids Twitter account. I am Paul Filiariel, PFE, the NBA expert. Thanks a lot for watching Conservative New Media. We do strive to be the #1 Jeremy Lin YouTube fan channel, even though I'm going to have to take a break for right now. Look, it's tough to say goodbye, even a temporary goodbye. I enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy interacting with everybody. I really enjoy the Jeremy Lin fan community. As I said, I've done 140 of these straight, going back to the 2011-2012 season. It's weird. It will feel weird to me to not do a video the next game that comes around. But as I said, look, things come up, and you have to just deal with them when they come up. And, as much as I like basketball, there are things that are more important than basketball. And that's one of the things I like about Jeremy, is that he knows that. And he lives like that. And so it's a good example. It's a good example. So I don't know exactly what to say. I will be around. Hopefully I'll be able to come back into the mix quickly. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Just have to see how things go. I know that's it for right now. Look, keep the faith in Jeremy. Even if I'm not around to say whatever or to pick you up, or if Jeremy has a tough game, you guys know the deal. You know how Jeremy is. You know he's going to keep doing his thing. Don't get on the emotional roller coaster. Don't listen to the doubters and the haters, particularly when there's a tough game. Just hang in there and get out there and get in the discussion. Get out there and participate. Get on Twitter. Go to jeremylin.net. Sign up to write in Google News. Do whatever. Just keep going. As I said, Jeremy's fan base is so big around the world. We can all just keep the ball moving forward. And that's what we need to do. So if someone steps aside or whatever, and someone else just steps right in. And that's what's going to happen. That's what this is what has been happening. We're all just been helping each other out all the way. So that is it for now. Take care of yourselves. I hope everybody's having a great night or great day around the world, wherever you are when you listen to this video. Take care, and hopefully we will talk to you again soon. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but it's a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully we will be able to pick it up again in a short period of time. Take care.